tell me the reason why we try and hide who we are? Like, like I'm in business, so I need to act like this. I'm in my personal life, so I need to act like this. Like, what are we hiding? That's like a deep question I have. I'm like trying to understand if we take everything off us, all of our experiences, not our experiences, but those things that have molded us as we've been going along. Those things that don't serve you, those things where we get scared, we just don't talk about things because we're just in scared mode. And this is about like vitality. Like, what steals our vitality? What's the energy that I want? This is what the conversation is every Tuesday, is mentally, how do we keep shutting our body down through our vocals, through our body being scared, being afraid of something, so that's all we think about. We get in that pattern, and when we get in those patterns, then we get scared or mad or frustrated. Hi, my name is Rhonda. I do these Vitality Lives every Tuesday. Well, mostly. So that's a question for you. Anybody that's watching this in replay or that is here, that what is it that you're running away from? What would you not want to show that is about you? And I could be forgetting how I felt when I was a CPA. It's almost as if I was playing a game. First off, I wasn't very nice. I was like undercurrent. I was looking how to get to that next promotion. I kept thinking, what's mine? What's mine? What's mine? Self-promote, do this, do that. And it was very aggressive. And I had great examples of that around me, because there were women just like me, just like, I've taken a piece of mine, I've taken a piece of this. And I'm wondering, and especially when I left, this is what I was wondering. Did I really need to be like that? If I had a coach like me and help me see that I'm a special person too, just like I see everybody else. Like, I used to kind of just dumb myself down and think I had to steal and do these things, like not literally steal, but I mean, it was a very aggressive day every single day. I was just like pumped up, adrenaline, let's go. I want a promotion. There's nothing to, slow down. We need to keep moving forward and all this kind of stuff. No wonder I was on thyroid medicine, man. I was just tearing myself up. But I wasn't the only one. But deep inside, I was telling myself stuff about, you're not smart, you're dumb, you're fooling everybody because you really don't know what you're doing. And I was doing great. But on the outside, I was looking like I was acting in a play, like I was pretending. But what would happen if you totally acted like yourself? So as a CPA, I wanted to act business. I wanted to act masculine, because if I acted feminine, that would turn everybody off. But I think I might miss the point here of like asking that question, because now I can't feel. I can remember how I felt when I was in the office and wanting to act like this person. Add anything you want. What would be the reason? What would be something that you'd want to hide? Like, what is so bad about us? What's so bad about you? Why are we hiding? Like, even when I talk to my husband, I'm nice, I'm approachable, I want to have these great conversations. But I wonder at that time, because if you're in this is a great conversation to have, because my argument is this steals our energy. Like, I've been in the health and wellness industry for 25 years, and I'm coaching all these people, and I'm seeing that they have issues even with men. Say I'm coaching a woman, and she has a background where she hasn't had a really good communication connection with men, and the men that she's around, like her boss, like those people, she's trying to maneuver and do this work, and as soon as something comes wrong and he comes at her, she says a little bit, but she really doesn't open herself up and explain enough, so she shortchanges that moment because of the energy and the combination. But if we were able to work on those things, we all have that. That's what we're working on. We're trying to clear that. So if you could clear that and just say, okay, I have stuff with men I need to watch out. I have stuff with women. I want to be very competitive. I want to be the number one woman. I want to be number one, whatever, but you start treating women differently. Like you are nice to them, but almost in a fake way where they can feel it, but it's like strategy to get to the next level, or just strategy because you don't trust women. And maybe you don't realize that you don't trust women, but if somebody was to walk away, do you really want to say something bad about that person that just walked away because of something, because you have something in you that you're just strategically trying to get ahead? But what if you just took a deep breath and be in truth with what you're stuck in? Come on, be in truth. Like, I get to see my shortcomings, and it's freaking hard. There's many times I've cried and I go, here, wait, when I was in the corporate office, when I just did that yesterday, when I did that, like, why am I doing that? I can't go and blame anybody, because I could say, well, so-and-so, hi, Monica, well, so-and-so did this, well, so-and-so did that. Well, it's like, but what is my issue? Why do I have an issue that so-and-so did this, so-and-so did that? Good morning. Because you know what? The first time that I heard that I had an issue, I already knew my issues, right? No, because you know your issues, but people are going to put a wall up to you and just start saying, hey, what about this? And you're like, well, F you. And you're like, here, wait. That's something I'm trying to hide. That's stealing my energy away. We're talking health and wellness here, because my nervous system is freaking out because I'm trying to hide that. I don't want anybody to know that I'm a loser, that I do this and I do that. And like, let's clear that. Let's clear that so we have more energy, so that we heal our body. As soon as our body starts relaxing, our nervous system starts combustion and working and creating proteins, like a healthy immune system. We want to get there. So what is it in your job that you can just roll out of bed, get ready, and just be you? Be goofy, silly you. And so there's a question. As an accountant, CPA, if you're a manager running something, or you're trying to level yourself up, that's probably everybody that would be watching this video. Wouldn't you want to hide stuff like that of being silly? I don't know. I know that the goofiness and making people laugh is a superpower. So why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to be a little goofy? Who cares if you're unique? But when you work, you work. You get aggressive in the work that you do and help and support people. You're not dumb. You're not goofy. You're just different than everybody else, which everybody should be. Stop following the rules. It hurts our body. Those rules really are to not keep us parallel and to stay in our path. That's why we're getting so much sickness, because we're trying to hide. There's so much stress out there, it makes us want to hide more and more. But the more stressed and scared we get, the more the frequency goes down, the more craziness that happens. The more you get involved in that, because somehow we get attracted to that. My daughter's going to school for civil engineering. They talk about frequency. They need frequency in the land to understand what works with what. So who are we to say that we don't have frequency within our body? If our nervous system is shaking, if somebody had a frequency thing that was testing you, just like a civil engineer, that energy will shift. You have energy. Your energy shifts. So if you stay calm, you'll have a better crew. People will feel more comfortable around you. They won't, if you're watching over people, your employees, they're not going to act all crazy and go, oh my God, this and that. You're going to be calm, and they're going to be calm and be able to explain more to you instead of doing a play around you and doing all these, like, oh my gosh, my mom, my grandma, I need to go. I need to take some time off, and like all this kind of stuff. They will come to you as the stronger person that they are, because you're building you and everybody around you. It's not that you have to build them. You guide. I learned that as a parent, and I'm very proud of myself as a parent. And I made mistakes. Yes, I did. Because we all do. One look, we're so powerful, with our kids, we just give them a look. If you have animals, you just give them a look and they're like, where? Why are we hiding? That's my question. Let's stop stealing the energy from the energy bank by trying to act like we want somebody, we want to act like somebody else in front of somebody because they'll like me or because they'll want to work with me. Friggin' A. When you do that play, people see us as not straight and narrow. Like, bam, that we're shooting, we're getting that done, we're getting this done. I expect the best out of you. Because I expect the best out of myself. But now it's not a negative reinforcement. It's like I'm showing up, I'm strong, but I'm consistent. So my crew, my people that I'm around, my clients that I'm around, that they just know that they just get this consistency because I'm being me. I'm not putting on that special mask. So if somebody sees me at the store, I'm the same there. If they get me on a coaching call, I'm there. I'm holding them accountable. I'm holding that space for them. I want to hear the changes they want to make, and I want them to be truthful. I want them to step into it. It all works out. Add any comments? This morning, I'm really confused about that. Because I'll tell you, okay, I have a client, and she's dealing with some things. And I said, remember when you were a kid, listen to this, and you felt so innocent. Like, remember that. No matter what somebody did, you were just like, yeah. And you didn't really realize there are bad things happening around you. Bad things, whatever that is. Everybody has different levels of what bad is when they're growing up. And you acknowledge that little thing that was over here is you. Because our interactions and reactions is us stomping our feet like kids. But how we show up as an adult is all those adult experiences that tag on to those initial experiences. I study the brain all the time. Epigenetics, neuroscience. There's people that are just consistently releasing books. I'm reading, I'm watching videos because this mindset thing means something to me. It means something. I hope it means something to you because that's what's going to up level. So if you believe, this is what I talked to my client about, if you believe that truly is you, that base, that innocence, but now you have all the experiences in life. So now you're smart. You're very, very smart. Now you can up level and you can open yourself up, but you got to see that kid who you were. What did that kid like? What did they enjoy? What's their favorite foods? What do they love doing? Do they love smiling? Do they love cracking jokes? Do they love moving their hands around? That is who you truly are. So I have a client, and to finish the story right here, that has thought something about themselves. And they said, I am not like that. I said, well, what parent put that on you? Not that I'm shaming the parent. We don't go there. Oh, it was this person. I go, okay, so now you know where it came, because not everybody always knows where it came from, but this client did. And I said, but that's where it started. You're saying you're really not that person. And you thought this all your life. Wow. What would happen? This is the last part right here. If you just went straight forward. And you got a coach too, because this work, man, 15 years of just like listening to mindset and moving people. This is really important to me. I believe that we are all here locking arms, making changes in this world. So that's my question today, because I want you to move forward. I want me to move forward. I want all this to move forward, but not everybody's on the same page. So no naysaying. It's more, if you're here, think about that. That's my question. I can't stop asking that question. Why can't we be ourselves? And why can't we just keep clearing the BS? The stuff, those imprints, because the base is from your parents or whoever raised you. So whatever they believe, you still have that. You may say you think something different, but you're battling that because you still have that link. Unless you karate chopped it, broke the synapses, and you reset your software. Let's think positive. Let's move forward. This life is crazy, crazy bad. How can we make it crazy, crazy awesome and still be in truth? Watch all that happening, but bring safety. Don't bring our frequency down because we get scared. That scared is going to bring more scared to us. It's going to bring the wrong women and men towards us. The wrong relationships. Rise. Namaste. Love you. We did it. Tuesday.